Hey everyone, Michelle here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my February TBR. In February I am participating in a readathon. I am participating in the Royal Readathon Pets Edition. This is the fourth round I want to say, but the first round I am participating in. There are other readathons I looked at participating in, but I'm not because of the choices and the prompts, and I have no books to fit majority of them. That is Polathon, hosted by Jada Ray Reads, and the Sims Readathon. I will post them down below so you can go have a look at them, see if it's something you would like to go through. Now, back to the Royal Readathon. This is hosted by Becca and Liv. I will link their channels down below because I'll be honest, I don't follow them yet. I'm going to see how I get on with this readathon. But like I said, it's a Pets edition. There are 8 prompts. I'm going to double check. I was right, there are 8 prompts, but I will have 9 books because of my Buzzwordathon book. So there's that. Some of these books I think I have put down for Pop Sugar Challenge. However, I haven't got them written down near me what books would be for what prompt. So I'm not going to mention that anymore. On to the book. For Buzzword, the prompt this month is a book with a pronoun in the title. And for this one, I have chosen Both of You by Adele Parks. In this book, you have 2 women who go missing, and for some reason the DC in charge of this case thinks they're connected, even though when looking at it, it doesn't look like they are. Before I go any further, if the camera looks lopsided, I do apologise. My stand had decided to break. It now swivels halfway through. So I am getting a new one. If so it does, I do apologise. On to the Royal Readathon. So I will try and find a picture of the pets and pop them there. If I forget, I apologise. The first pet is Khan, and that is to read a book with a battle or war. And for this one, I have chosen Iron Widow by Ziran J. Zhao. The boys of Husia dream of the celebrity status that comes with piloting chrysalises. Giant transforming robots that battle the aliens beyond the Great Wall. Their female co-pilots are expected to serve as concubines and sacrifice their lives. When 18-year-old Zetian offers herself up as a concubine pilot, her plan is to assassinate the ace male pilot responsible for her sister's death. But on miraculously emerging from the cockpit unscathed after her first battle, she is declared an Iron Widow, the most feared pilot of all. Now that Zetian has had a taste of power, she sets her sights on bigger things. The time has come to stop more girls from being sacrificed. For O'Malley, the prompt is to read a book where 2 people fall in love, and for this one I have chosen Love and Theft by Stan Parrish. I want to say Steph there. When Alex Cassidy and Diane Allison meet by chance at a party in Princeton, New Jersey, there are instant sparks. Both are single parents living in wealthy suburbia, independent, highly competent, and seemingly settled in their lives. She runs a successful catering business. He's part of a crew that robs banks, casinos, and jewellery stores around the world. Neither realises that their lives have overlapped before, or that their shared history and burgeoning relationship will come to threaten everything they love. As Alex prepares for one final daunting job, he discovers that he's not the only one with secrets, and that both of them are playing for the highest stakes imaginable. For Lucifer, the prompt is to read a book with a big bad, and for this one I have chosen Among Thieves by MJ Kuhn. MJ Kuhn even, not MJ, sorry. Who needs friends when you have axes? Something I say to myself every day. Rhea the Butcher Cortella has earned her reputation as the quickest, deadliest blade in the city, not to mention the sharpest tongue. But Rhea Cortella is not her real name. A deadly secret has kept Rhea in hiding, running from city to city, doing whatever it takes to stay one step ahead of the formidable Guildmaster, sovereign ruler of the 5 kingdoms. But even the most powerful men can be defeated. One last impossible job is all that stands between Rhea and her freedom, but the Butcher can't do it alone. She will need to team up with the Saints, a crew of uniquely skilled miscreants, smugglers and thieves, to carry off a death-defying heist in the most tightly guarded island in the kingdom, the guild's master stronghold. Unfortunately for Rhea, her new allies are nearly as selfish as she is, and they all have plans of their own. For Pluto, the prompt is to read a book with a pet or animal in it, and I'm stretching this one. I have gone for The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons. I'm regretting this a bit now. It is part of a Chorus of Dragons series, so stretching. As a bard's apprentice, Kirin grew up on heroic tales. Yet he also steals, desperate to escape Kyo's slums. And when he raids the wrong house, he's marked by a demon, and life will never be the same again. Kirin's plight attracts royalty, who claim him as their immoral heir's lost son. However, far from living the dream, Kirin's embroiled in his new family's ruthless schemes. Escaping just makes matters worse, as Kirin is horrified to discover he features in an ancient prophecy. Every side, from gods to demons to dragons, want him as their pawn. And maybe Kirin isn't even the hero, for he's not destined to save the Empire. He's destined to destroy it. See, there's dragons, so it fits. For Raja, the prompt is to read a book set in a country other than your own. I live in England. For this one, I have gone for The Court of Miracles by Kester Grant. This is based in Paris, France. The French Revolution of 1828 has failed, and Paris is in mourning. The wretched of the city have gathered into guilds of thieves, assassins, and worse to form the Court of Miracles. When Eponine's sister is sold to the Guild of Flesh, both their fates are sealed. The only chance Eponine has of rescuing her is to join the Miracle Court, and still back what was taken. But to do that, she'll have to become the greatest thief the city has ever known. For Max, the prompt is to read a book set by the sea, and for this one I have gone for Fable by Adrian Young. As daughter of the most powerful trader in the Narrows, the sea is the only home 17-year-old Fable has ever known. It's been 4 years since her father abandoned her on a legendary island filled with thieves and little food. To survive, she must keep to herself, learn to trust no one, and rely on the unique skills her mother taught her. The only thing that keeps her going is the goal of getting off the island, finding her father and demanding her rightful place beside him and his crew. To do so, Fable enlists the help of a young trader named West to get her off the island and across the Narrows to her father. But Fable soon finds that West isn't who he seems. Together they will have to survive more than the treacherous storms that haunt the Narrows if they're going to stay alive. For Nana, the prompt is to read a book with familial relationships, and for this one I have chosen Dear Child by Romy Hausman. A windowless shack in the woods. Lena and her 2 children live by the rules set by their captor, the father. Meals, bathroom visits, study time are strictly scheduled and meticulously observed. He protects his family from the dangers lurking in the outside world and makes sure his children will always have a mother to look after them. One day, Lena manages to flee, but the nightmare continues. It seems her tormentor wants to get back what belongs to him. And then there is a question of whether she really is a woman called Lena, who disappeared without a trace over 13 years ago. The police and Lena's family are all desperately trying to piece together a puzzle that doesn't quite seem to fit. And for the last animal or pet, we have Simba, and the prompt is to read a book with royalty, obviously. And for this one, I've chosen Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. Once upon a time, there was a horrible girl. Vanja Schmidt knows that no gift is freely given, not even a mother's love. The adopted goddaughter of death and fortune, Vanja has long made her own way in the world as a dutiful servant of Princess Giselle. Until a year ago, when her otherworldly mothers demanded payment for their care, and Vanja decided to steal her future back by stealing Giselle's life. With the help of an enchanted string of pearls, Vanja transformed into her former mistress and took her place, leaving the real Giselle a penniless nobody. Now, Vanja leads a lonely but lucrative double life as princess and jewel thief, charming the nobility while emptying their coffers to fund her great escape. Until one heist away from freedom, Vanja crosses the wrong god and is cursed to turn into jewels, stone by stone. With a federal guardian half-god, Giselle's sinister fiancé, and an over-eager junior detective on her tail, Vanja has just 2 weeks to pull off her biggest grift yet. Or she risks losing more than her freedom. She could lose her life. I'm going to be honest, I lifted the books earlier to get my picture for the thumbnail, and they follow me. And I don't want to lift them again and have them follow me for a second time, because I've already had books follow me about 4 times today. I don't want it to happen again. But that is my TBR February. It's doable, but there are some other books I haven't mentioned because I don't know what they are. Hi, Editing Michelle here. I did add what my extra thing would be for February, but I explained it really poorly. So, alongside my TBR February, I'm also doing a themed reading vlog on the week commencing the 7th to the 13th. Yes, the run up to Valentine's Day. Now, I am eternally lonely. And I have 2 lovely colleagues at work, Jelena and Rebecca, who always go on about me reading Kindle Unlimited because they know I worry about money and they know I spend a hell of a lot on books sometimes, well, most of the time, and they're like, just give it a chance. And their reading tastes are slightly more different than mine. Becky's nickname is Dark and Twister. And she beta reads for some indie authors. And for Jelena, she reads some dark and twisty, some MC, a lot of contemporary. She loves Colleen Hoover. So I said, you know what? I'll do a reading vlog dedicated to you two. So they are sending me their top 3 choices they want me to read. I don't know what they are yet. I actually have Becky's text message still left unread. I'm not looking yet. I'm literally going to open it on the day and I'm reading them in order. So I'm going to read the number 1 on Becky's list and the number 1 on Jelena's list and vice versa, or start the other way around. But I'm not looking at their synopsis, so I can't tell you what books they are. But because there'll be 6, that does mean I'll be reading 15 books this month, which I'm currently starting book 15 for January, so isn't too far-fetched. And with Kindle Unlimited books, I tend to breeze through them, hence it's just a week vlog. But yeah, back to past filming me for the outro. Please ignore saucepan in the background. February's going to be a fun month. So that was my TBR video. Have any of you read any of them books that I have mentioned? If you have, please let me know, because some of them I'm really unsure about. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name's Michelle. I read a variety of genres, and while I don't class what I do here as reviewing, I am trying to get my reviews a little bit better for you all. If you are new and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. If you don't want to, no pressure. But until next time, bye.